Hi, everyone. Bill Rensselaer in the 1011 Now streaming studio. Hope everyone is having a nice Wednesday. Hopefully the roads aren't too bad out there, but it is Wednesday, and we have successfully acquired Jared Minary. He managed to get here despite maybe some slippery conditions.
Wasn't too bad. So
Wasn't too bad.
I'm hoping it stays that way. Knock on wood.
Yes, knock on wood. Again, I think the sidewalks are probably, and the residential will be the worst. But other than that, I think we're doing okay, right? It's been a couple weeks.
So far. We don't exactly at the police department get the day off because of bad weather, so.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
We usually work harder, I would say.
I was talking to Chief Deputy Houchin last week, and it's like, yeah, there hasn't been any snow. We haven't really had to help do anything. We've kind of been, not that they're, not busy, but just one less thing that they don't have to worry about.
Yeah, don't create a quote that doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, I didn't do it. We sidestepped it. All right. So again, if you're new to the program, Crime Stoppers, every Wednesday we hang out. We talk about, again, last week, we had the person we needed to find. Now we have the crimes, and we need to put a person to those crimes.
Exactly.
But I feel like we have really good video this week.
Yep. There's definitely some interesting video.
And some very unique vehicles involved.
Very.
That
yes.
are very identifiable.
I think we're going to get these.
I think so, too. So we're going to jump right in. We're going to do, this is over Car Wash, Northwest 1st and Fletcher. This is the truck, which it's a very unique-looking truck.
Very unique. We believe it's a 87 to 97 Ford F-150 pickup truck. Obviously, it's got some specialized rims there. This thing's got to stick out, so hopefully somebody knows who this person is. What basically happens here is this pickup truck pulls in, kind of blocks the view of the coin machine at the car wash, and the next day they find that somebody has drilled through that coin machine and taken them about $50 and change. So not exactly a high-dollar crime, but it does a lot of damage to the car wash, like over $1,000 in damage. So obviously for the owners of the car wash, that's a big impact.
Very aggravating.
So very aggravating. And this isn't the first time we've heard of somebody doing this kind of stuff. I don't know how you're getting your change out and going to buy something. If somebody's got a bunch of changes, paying you back the $50 they owe you in all quarters, that might be somebody you could call in to us about.
Spending too much time at the arcade.
Yeah.
The claw machine.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Probably costs too much for quarters these days. But yeah, so we're looking for this thing. It's obviously got this charcoal stripe down the side, kind of a reddish-orange look to it, custom wheels. Again, side steps. Somebody's got to know who that vehicle is. The person, we don't get a great view of this person, but obviously here in the image you can kind of see dark-colored coat, light-colored, probably sweatpants or something like that, jeans. So if you know them, we need to know who they are. Hopefully we can get that tied up and just get that arrest made on that case pretty quick.
And if the truck wasn't, identifiable enough with the giant charcoal stripe down the back and being an older make and model, lots of window stickers in the back there as well. So
yeah, that always helps. That makes it a little more unique every time you put one more extra window sticker on there. So if we find this truck, I don't think we'll have any trouble identifying the person involved in this.
And so what would this is just be a larceny, vandalism type of charge that this person... So this person's not necessarily looking at jail time, but they're going to get cited.
Probably not. Yeah, it's probably just a citation. Obviously, depending on their criminal history, if they're on probation, things can change like that kind of stuff. But for the most part,
circumstances.
It's just a minor charge of a vandalism or a larceny. So.
And we've gone through this a number of times. Jared, your favorite is the P3 app. If anyone knows anything, sees that truck, knows who drives that truck. Again, these are the ways that you can get in touch with, not Jared specifically. I mean, I don't know, maybe they could call and ask for you. I
mean, you could. I don't know why you'd want to talk to me. But,
but 402-441-6000 to speak to a Lincoln police officer, 402-475-3600 to leave that anonymous tip, which you would have to do to be eligible for the reward through Crime Stoppers, crimestoppers.com, or again, like I mentioned, that P3 app, all excellent avenues to leave some information, which again, I know we already probably hit on this in the morning show. Becky was out making the rounds. Mm-hmm. Do you know, has there been any tips yet already?
To my knowledge, we haven't had any tips on that truck yet. So
yeah, okay.
Knock on wood, it comes in again, but I'm hoping we'll get something. I just don't think that's such a unique truck that we should be able to get something off it.
Okay, I have questions about our next piece of video here. We're talking, and I should say also that larceny vandalism, that was about 2 weeks ago, January 20th.
Yes, about 4 o'clock in the morning on the 20th. I forgot to mention that. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. So this next one, a little more recently, January 29th, this is going to be video from the G&G Smoke Shop near 27th and Randolph.
Yep. So basically, this guy's kind of around the area. He's kind of sneaking around a little bit in the alley around the building. And then he brings this bucket into the store. He uses some kind of pipe or a crowbar to break out the window. And as you can see here, he's taking a bunch of objects from the store shelves, very quickly grabbing them and throwing them into the bucket, kind of haphazardly. We think he took quite a bit of Kratom and Delta 8 type of products. It was kind of hard to tell exactly what he was shoveling into that bucket, but he did take a bunch. And what I do like at the very end of this video, and after he shovels all that in, you'll see, if you watch really close here at the very end, the glass breaking as he falls out the door, and there loses most of the things in his bucket and still runs off. So not a great criminal, probably I would say his first day on the job maybe, but you know, I always like a good criminal fail, and I would definitely put this in that category of he breaks into the place, he's in a hurry, trying to get all this stuff, he makes a huge mess, just shoving stuff
that was
in.
going to be my question, is like, obviously he has a plan here. He's got a bucket. He's a man with a plan.
Yes. In his mind, this was going to be the crime of the century, I think,
yeah,
yes.
Wouldn't you be like, okay, I want this, that, and the other thing, instead of literally just yeeting as much as you can into your bucket?
It's a tactic. It's a tactic. We see it occasionally. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. I mean, technically, he got it in the bucket eventually. Unfortunately, he just didn't have the skills to stay on his feet as he crashed out the door again. So, unfortunately, he lost a lot of it. And in his hurry to get out of there, he probably lost some of that product as well, just outside the business.
So we don't, I mean, the video is great of the actual crime there. This is kind of the shot we have of the individual, kind of hard to make out. So, again, not great in that respect. Again, looks like they're wearing a mask or some sort of face covering there along with that hood. Another shot there with the said bucket. So he's a winner.
He's a winner, yes. We'd like to help him collect his prize. So if you know who this person is, we'd definitely like to get a name on it. I don't know. Maybe you've seen the bucket. Maybe you've seen that he's got a bunch of this product at his house now. Just
do we know how much, strange. Like dollar-wise amount?
We're looking at about $1,500 worth of this kind of material, the Kratom and the Delta 8. So,
and then with the damages to the door and all the
yeah,
rest
I don't have a number for the damage itself, but obviously with a big glass door like that, you're probably looking at least $500 would be my guess.
At least a couple $100.
Yep. So
ballpark, I'd say maybe $2,000 to $3,000 worth of product and damages.
Yes. Yep.
Is that high enough for a felony level?
You're definitely pushing into the felony level at that point, yes.
All right.
And also with a burglary, that's kind of pushing into that felony level as well. So he's looking at some potential jail time if we catch this person.
Okay. All right. And again, like we just showed with the car wash here, best ways to get in touch with Jared, LPD, Crime Stoppers, whatever it might be. You have it right there on your screen, 441-6000, 475-3600, LincolnCrimeStoppers.com, or that P3 app. Jared, I wanted to pull up, as we kind of wrap things up, pretty short, sweet, to the point today. The Crime Stoppers page, again, always has good content on it. But I really wanted to pull it up today because obviously we have the first two crimes that we just talked about here. But I would like to shout out whoever, again, this next one here, 123, that's all the bills on me.
I can't take credit
You're
for that.
not going to take credit for that?
That's
okay.
definitely not me. That is probably either Becky or Addie in my office. They do a great job of coming up with some great titles lately.
And they have, I believe, a suspect identified in that case. I can't read the red writing.
Yep, we do have a suspect in that one.
And then the next one, he thinks he's a Gemini. Nice astrology play there. And then we got a mac and cheese reference with a Joey Tribbiani reference. So just really some high-quality stuff. And I'm tired, Grandpa. That's too dang bad with this last one here. That's just all really quality stuff.
They do a great job of coming up with some good fun titles for these. I would say there are people that come just to read the titles on some of these cases. So.
Yeah, it helps. It brightens my day just a little bit. So I certainly appreciate it. Jared, is there anything else on your docket, on your mind that you want us to know about?
Right now, no. I think we'll talk about some more stuff here. Hopefully, we'll get some final stats for last year. I'd like to come and talk to you about that at some point, but we might leave that for another week.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time as always. Hopefully you get back to the station okay. Hope everyone else is getting around okay as well. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in and watching. Keep it tuned to 1011, both on air and online, for all of your latest news, weather, and sports. Until next time, have a nice day.